And now they get the big stage here on this Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, they're going to have to play equally as good a game today as they did a week ago last night down at U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids. And they're going to have to come out and play some tremendous defense. But that's the Hawks' mantra this year is that they play defense. I mean, you look at some of their numbers, they give up 46.4 points a contest and averaging 54, so they want to keep the score low. You take a look at Clear Lake, they're averaging just under 68 a game, giving up almost 50 a contest. 23-0, yeah, don't worry about that so much. They got the 4 seed with that 23-0 record because, they play in a conference that's a lot of 2A in it apparently. And, the Hawks, I wrote down on my sheet as I was looking at it, tempo. They're going to have to keep that tempo of the game down here today. They have shot over 200 shot attempts on the year more than the Hawks have done. Which means they've also got a lot more rebounds than the Hawks have done. And the Hawks do a tremendous job of rebounding. And, so it's going to have to be, Hawks want to keep this tempo down. They want to keep the game down in the 50s. If they keep the game down in the 50s, Hawks are going to have some great success today.
As the Hawks and the Lions of Clear Lake getting ready to square off in this Class 3A quarterfinal. We'll have a look at the starting lineups. First, Coach Matt Utoff joins me in the pregame show. We'll have that next for you. This is West Delaware Boys State Basketball from KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
The Woodland Eye Clinic, providing the best in quality eye care and eyewear in the Dyersville, Elkader, West Union, and Guttenberg communities. For a lifetime of healthy vision, be sure to schedule an appointment with the friendly staff and doctors at the Woodland Eye Clinic.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And, of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille Sports Bar, East Main Street, Manchester.
Welcome back in State Tournament Basketball, West Delaware flavor now. We get ready for the 3A quarterfinal as they take on the Lions of Clear Lake with the fine head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, Matt Utoff. The 5th appearance for West Delaware boys basketball as they get ready for this 4-5 seed matchup here as Clear Lake 23-0, one of only 2 unbeatens as Northland State unbeaten earlier today. And when you look at this experience for your team, it's always enjoy this moment, enjoy the experience. Don't take it for granted. And I know you and your coaches, Coach Wubin and Coach Salo, always impress that upon your kids.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we talked about. I love where our kids are at this week. We've been just real relaxed, having fun. Had a couple of real great practices leading up to this, and we're ready to play. You get plenty of time. It's been 8 days since we've played. So we've had plenty of time to get ready for these guys, and now it's just a matter of taking the floor. And, our motto today is win one game and we get 3. So we have to do whatever we can to get to be 1-0 here in about 32 minutes.
And it was that gutsy effort that propelled you into a state now with that sub-state win, 7-point victory over Davenport Assumption last Monday night. Just a tremendous effort all across the board, and you're going to have to see the same type of play. And it's what you have seen from this group. Defensively, offensively, when someone's struggling, other kids are able to step up and step in.
Yeah, and games like this, that's the key. Is you need some role guys to really step up. You need your top dogs to kind of take over and dominate the game at times, and everybody else needs to do their part. Ultimately for us, we have to guard tonight. They do some things offensively that challenge you, and they have a lot of athletes, a lot of skill, and we have to come ready to play defense. And if we do, I think we'll like the end result.
And the biggest thing against Clear Lake, they like to push the tempo a little bit, get up and down the floor as you have drilled that into your kids of getting ready for that the last several days here. What else concerns you about the Lions?
They got 3 really good guards, and they shoot it well. I think they shoot about 35% of the shots are from the 3-point line, and they shoot at about a 35% clip, which is pretty impressive. So we have to do our job defensively, contain penetration, close out on their shooters, finish possessions. And, ultimately, I think our key is we can't let our offense fail our defense. We have to take good shots. We got to be patient and make sure our defense gets set.
A couple of these kids have played here at the state tournament. Derek and Gavin have been a part of this atmosphere. Does that concern you at all, getting ready for this atmosphere? You play at the USL Center, the backdrop and everything, maybe nerves right away when you get in front of this big crowd. They've been in big game situations. Some of those other kids, maybe not so much here, but does that concern you at all?
I think we're too young to be nervous. I mean, like, these guys have just been. We got a fearless bunch of guys, and they've been so locked in and so focused in practice these last few days. And obviously nerves are natural. They should be nervous. They better be nervous. After about 2 minutes of that game, the nerves should wear off, and then it's just basketball, and we have to compete our tails off for 32 minutes and go from there.
All right, best of luck. We'll see you later on today, and go Hawks.
All right, thanks, Fish.
Matt Utah, head coach of the West Delaware Hawks. Appreciate him for his time here in the pregame as we get ready for West Delaware boys basketball. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Holtz Construction in Manchester, your local contractor for all your ag construction needs. Terry and the staff at Holtz Construction support all area athletes and are here to serve you.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
And a welcome back in courtside Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. The reserves being rattled off here for the West Delaware Hawks. Blake DeMoss, Jackson Woolard, Logan Wynn, Sean DeMoss, Isaiah Rich, Zach Stratton, Rob Lockey, Eric Salo, and Mitch Krogman. The reserves for the Hawks is John Swisher, Bill Logan. On-site producer Jamie Vasky with us as well here from Wells Fargo Arena. Rob Edwards, afternoon man of KMCH Radio, back in the studios in Manchester. Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines as we get ready for this Class 3A quarterfinal. Hello to all those Hawks stuck back in Manchester today. All the school support staff, teachers, students not able to make the trip down, as we wish you the best on this Tuesday afternoon as we get ready for this one. And we'll bring you to action the best we can here from Wells Fargo Arena as West Delaware 17-6, Clear Lake 23-0. For the Hawks, the starting lineup, Kyle Kelly, the 6'4" sophomore who averages 13.7 a game. Logan Woolard, the 6-foot sophomore, 5.9 a contest. Gavin Soppy, the 6-foot senior, 6.1 a game. Derek Krugman, the All-Stater, the 6'7" senior, UNI basketball commit, 21 points a game. He averages 14 points, 14 rebounds a contest as well. Derek has had 61 double-doubles in his career in 18 this season. Tremendous numbers for Derek Krugman. We'll get to those more throughout the day as Jamison Smith, the sophomore, getting the start. The 5'10" forward, averages 1 point a game, also 1 rebound, and 66% from the free throw line, also almost 2 assists per game for Jamison Smith. For Clear Lake, under head coach Jeremy Ainley, who's in his 4th season, has a record of 78-33. Drew Enke is a 6'3" senior. He leads the way points-wise with 13 a night. Tate Storbeck is a 6'3" senior, as averages 12.1 a contest. Jalen DeVries, a 6'2" junior, 6'4" points a game. Jalen DeVries, the son of Jerry DeVries, the head football coach now, the former Iowa Hawkeye in the early to mid-'90s. Jared is the head football coach in the first couple of years at Clear Lake. As elsewhere in the starting lineup, Carson Toby is a 6'1" freshman. He averages 11 points a game. Jared Penning is a 6'7" senior, averaging 3.4 a game. As we mentioned earlier, the Hawks averaging almost 55 points a contest. Defensively, they give up 46 a game. For Clear Lake, 67 points a ball game, and they give up almost 50 points per night. As Derek Krogman at center court, getting a handshake from his counterpart there for Clear Lake. As we get closer to the tip time of this one, we take a look at some of those other numbers that our crack research stat staff put together this morning. As Derek Krogman, we talked about his double-doubles. He's had 18 the last 3 seasons, 7 his freshman year, 1,669 career points, 141st of the all-time list. He's got 1,120 rebounds. He's 10th as he is number 3 in 3A. He needs 10 points to tie Jason Bohannon as the Wisconsin standout, as played his high school ball at Linn-Mar, as Derek Krogman with 34 points is a career high in 2 different times done last year and earlier this season. Well, Billy, more keys to the game here for the Hawks. You always want to get off to a good start. What else are you looking at here?
Well, and I think with the lineup they started today with J-Mo starting, Blake DeMoss started a couple games as a freshman guard, but he's going to want to put his best defensive team out there. They've got 3 guys that are going to want to put up some 3-pointers. Their freshmen made 44 of them, almost shooting 40%. And one of the seniors made 41 of them, shooting 31%. They're not going to be afraid to shoot from 3-point line, so we're going to have to play some great defense against that 3-point shot.
And here we go, getting ready for the tip as Derek Krogman against Jared Penning, the 6'7" senior in the middle there. 2 6'7" seniors ready to square it off. One of them will be their final game of their high school basketball career. As setting it up is Matt Scholl. Scholl from Mount Pleasant, as is Marshall Cotton. Ryan Eklund, the third man from the Cedar Falls area. The Hawks get the tip going right to left. We are underway here from Wells Fargo Arena. A little after the scheduled tip time at 1:04 on this Tuesday afternoon. John and Bill, glad to have you along from the capital city of Des Moines. Logan Woolert left away. He is guarded by Jalen DeVries. Now Smith has it up top of the key in between the circles. Now Safi has it, had that tremendous game, 20 points in the sub-state final against Davenport Assumption. The shot on the backside is tipped on the bow. Ooh, that looks like it went off of the big fellow Penning, but they say it went off the fingernail of Derek Krogman when we go back the other way. But Safi battling through that separated shoulder, and they lost the contact late in that game, had 20 points, his career high, in that 66-59 win over Assumption last Monday night. As Clear Lake has it going left to right. Inside, turnaround drop stick, put it up, but left it short. Off the right hand of Jalen DeVries. Krogman gathers the board. No score. 7 minutes and change here in this first quarter of play. Woolert has it, left elbow. Now he gets it left block to Krogman. Takes a couple dribbles, kicks it back out. Safi, Smith, now Kelly. Now Kelly playing sick in that Assumption sub-state game. Nice turnaround move, puts up. He leaves it short. He gets on the floor for that one. Pinballs around into the hands of Carson Toby, the 6'1" freshman for Clear Lake. The Lions out of Cerro Gordo County. Population of 7,777 is Clear Lake. 114 miles here to the well. Hour and 40 minutes away. And there's the top of the key 3. Got it to go there. Carson Toby, as he shoots almost 40%, 44. He leads the team. He's got 45 3-pointers now. That's our first bucket of the game, and Clear Lake goes up 3-0. This one tipped away inside, trying to get it to Krogman was Smith. It's knocked away, and Clear Lake comes away with it. 6:05 and counting. Toby goes in, leaves it up in the air, the floater from the left side, and he has all 5 points. It's 5-0 in favor of Clear Lake now. Krogman goes strong up into the contact, and the foul going to be called on Jared Penning. The 6'7" senior will get his first foul, the first foul of this contest.
Yeah, I think the Hawks, to me, they look like they got a little too much adrenaline out there. The first 2 shots, both air balls. Third possession was a turnover. This one was probably a good thing he got a foul call, because probably a little bit of a forced shot selection there. So Hawks just need to take a breath, relax, just play Hawk basketball.
Krogman on the line. The left-handed All-Stater leaves this one short. And still trying to get some nerves out. Derek played here as a sophomore 2 years ago on that team that finished 4th place, losing the consolation game to Waverly Shellrock after getting beaten in the semifinals to Sergeant Bluff Luton. As there, the second one no good, hits the rim. And 0 for 2 for Krogman, 5:50 and counting, 5-0 Clear Lake. 23-0 is Clear Lake. They're the top seed, the 4 seed. West Delaware, the 5 seed. So the home team is Clear Lake in their white home jerseys with the gold trim, the black numbers, and the black stripes, diagonal stripes going down the short leg. Here's a jumper from the baseline. No good off the backside. Rebounded by the Hawks in their black road jerseys with the white trim, orange up and down the side. And Kyle Kelly books it from the left corner. Kyle gets the Hawks on the board with a 3-pointer, and they trail 5-3.
Nice shot there by Kyle. Got himself spot up on the left side there behind that three-point line. And nobody really guarding him, so did a nice job knocking it down.
Inside. Ball is knocked away by Wohler. Turnaround jump hook. Got it to go. Nice move there by Tate Storbeck, a 6'3" senior. And it's 7-2. Largest lead tied again at, what's at 5, I should say. It's at 4 right now for Clear Lake. Soppy directing the offense, sending Kelly to the far side. He gives it back to Kelly, who came to the top of the wing. There's a little contact. A travel called first. We go back the other way. The travel came before the contact. The far side official, Mr. Shaw, indicates it's 5. It's a 7-3, I should say. The 4-point lead. 4:40 to go here in this quarter number 1.
Andrew Vermonic coming in for the big guy, Penning here. First substitution for Clear Lake.
Up top with it is Inky inside off the window, and they're clicking right there. Right now, a good ball movement by Clear Lake. Jalen DeVries, the 6'2" junior, gets his first bucket of the game, and it's 9-3, the largest lead of 6 now. Inside, up high off the window. Good pass from Soppy, left block. Krogman gets his first bucket of the game. And it's a 9-5 Clear Lake lead now.
Yeah, he came off a baseline screen, and he held his position down, and he was not going to give up.
And this is Krogman able to get the rebound on the missed shot. Tries to throw it ahead, too far ahead for Kyle Kelly as it bounces out of bounds as we go back the other way. As 9-5 the lead here, 3:53 to go here in this opening quarter.
Logan Wynn reporting in for Jamison Smith here, so a little taller defender now for the Hawks.
Up top with it. There's a new face in there. Vermonic, Bill mentioned, the 6'5" sophomore, averaging 7.6 a game. There's a 3. Top of the key, got it to go. That's Drew Inky. That's his 25th third of the three-pointer of the year. He's shooting 33% as Inky with the second 3 of the game. And a 30-second timeout for Coach Utah and company here. Settle down, talk things over, get back to the game plan. Remember what we talked about, and all those things are being discussed in the huddle right now for Coach Utah and company.
Yeah, Clear Lake's shooting the ball really well right now. And he's just going to tell them, guys, come on, let's just man up, let's play defense, let's do what Hawks do, and not give them maybe quite so wide open shots. But they are not taking much time to be able to run an offense and get a shot. They're doing some great job on ball movement, getting it in there. They've 5 out of 8 so far from the field for over 62%. So Clear Lake's doing everything that they want to do in their game plan here so far.
So the timeout adjourned. Soppy will bring it up with the right to left-handed hip-high dribble. Left wing, handoff to Kelly. Between the circles, now Krugman has it outside the free throw line. 12-5, a 7-point lead, largest of the game here. Here's a jumper by Logan Wohler. Left is short, it's pinball around and controlled by Clear Lake. Here comes Inky, right side. Substitution back, Jack Berige, the 6'1 junior, now left corner for a 3. Book it, Carson Toby, the 6'1 freshman, gets his 46th three-pointer of the year. That's his second of the game. He's got 8 points. And just like that, it's a 10-point Clear Lake lead now. 15-5.
Yeah, they're 3 for 3 from behind the line so far. And the new coming in, they're going to shoot a lot of three-pointers.
This is a, what they call travel?
Travel. Another little ball fake, move your feet. 5 turnovers already in the Hawks here so far. 2:49 to go here yet in the first quarter.
10-point lead for Clear Lake. Top 5 team in the state, undefeated. There's a lob play, no good off the backside. Rebounded by Blake DeMoss. Smallest player on the floor, able to get in there and get the rebound. Blake DeMoss just coming off the bench. List him as the 5'9 freshman. 2 points a game for Blake DeMoss.
They got the 5'9. Maybe they got the freshman right. I'm not sure about the 5'9. That 9 might have fell upside down.
They got the 5 foot part right.
Yeah, but that 9 might have fell upside down.
As we have a foul there, going back the other way, or a jump ball. As Logan Wynn comes in.
They called a foul.
Foul was called on Clear Lake. 15-5, 2:20 and counting. Here's a pass inside Krogman. Ooh, no contact. They gave him a block. Blocked out of there. And we go back the other way. 2:10 and counting here in this quarter number one. Driving Toby, that's going to be a travel. If you're not going to call the contact on the other side, travel comes, and we go back the other way as Tate Storbeck will check back in. Mitch Krugman coming out on the court. 6'6" sophomore, younger brother of Derek, averaging 3.1 a game, is in there to give the Hawks some more post presence there. He joins his brother Derek, Blake DeMoss, Gavin Sappy, and Kyle Kelly, the 5 for the Hawks. 15-5, Clear Lake, 2:08 to go. They're here in this first quarter of play.
And see, with this offense, they got their big guy now guard Mitch, so that's going to give a smaller guy on Derek, and see if Derek can take advantage of that.
As up top, Kelly, now right side, Sappy. Krugman inside the top of the key. Now pull-up jumper, 17-footer, no good by Kelly. And rims out, rebounded by Clear Lake. 1:45 and counting here. 10-point Clear Lake lead. 15-5 the advantage. Driving in, bounce pass. Inside, the big fella goes up with it. Penning off the window and good as Krugman came there but late. And Penning will get his first bucket of the game. 17-5 now, the largest lead of 12. Sapi. The right-handed dribble, passes right side to Moss. Inside, and Penning on Krugman there. Krugman catches it and then gets whacked from behind as Penning will pick up his second foul. Logan Wohler is at the table to check in. Kyle Kelly will have a breather as back in for Clear Lake is Andrew Fermonic. Fermonic, a 6'5" sophomore, spelling Penning, who's out with 2 fouls now. Clear Lake beat Hampton Dumont, Algona, and Charles City to get here to the state tournament. There's a nice pass inside. Mitch Krugman up and in. Logan Wohlert with the assist. Krugman gets his first bucket. There's a 3 from the left side. No good off the right hand of Storbeck. Hawks get the rebound. Bring it up. Wohlert, left wing. Shake and bake all the way in. Off the window and good. Logan Wohlert brings his team closer. He gets his first field goal of the game. 50 seconds and counting. 17-9. Left corner for the 3. Got it to go. Just like that, you find an answer, and Toby strikes back with his third three-pointer of the afternoon. He's got 11 points, and it's back to 11-point deficit, 20-9. After getting it to single digits, a down 8. Back to the 11-point lead is Wohlert for a 3. He's going to get pushed. 3 shots coming for Logan Wohlert. And I believe they call that on Storbeck. It is on Tate Storbeck. His first. Team number 4 now on Clear Lake. The Hawks have 0 team fouls so far. 28 seconds to go in this first quarter of play. Hawks trail by 11, 20-9 here. Logan Wohlert on the line, the sophomore, as the first one go up off the right side and out. As coming in a 66% free throw shooter on the season is Wohlert, averages just under 6 points a contest, so he'll have 2 more. And the second one goes right through, nothing but nylon. And 1 more to come now for Logan Wohlert. And it's a 10-point lead now, 20-10. 28.7 of the clock here, the first frame. The second one bounces around and joints on back down. As Logan Wohlert, 2 of 3 for the line. He's got 4 points. Back to single-digit, 9-point deficit here. 20-11 Clear Lake. 20 seconds and counting. Right side, this is Barigi. Now up top, surveying for the left wing is Toby. They throw it inside. It's just lost out of bounds. The Hawks basketball has 12.1 of the clock. Great showing of student support here. The orange and black. Big old student section is sitting right in front of them is West Delaware Fine AD Matt Weiss with the crowd control today, sitting on the back row of media row here, keeping an eye and ear on those students. There is a 3-pointer at the buzzer. It's left short and to the left off the right hand of Gavin Sappy, and that's the way our first quarter comes to a close. With the score, Clear Lake 20, the Hawks of West Delaware 11. You're listening to West Delaware Boys State Basketball, KMCH Sports.
East Buchanan Telephone has been providing outstanding customer service to local areas for over 50 years. Services include high-speed internet, DSL, wireless internet, HD video, business and residential phone service, and more. Call East Buchanan Telephone for more information.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
The staff at Bowenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action. Wishing you continued success from Bowenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
Welcome back in courtside Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. John Swisher, Bill Logan, Rob Edwards back in the studios of KMCH Radio on East Main Street, Manchester. Underway in the second quarter. Clear Lake in the basketball, going left to right. Turnaround, drop step move. Faked out Kyle Kelly there. And Drew Inke, the 6'3 senior, gets a second field goal. He's got 5 points, and Clear Lake extends their lead now, 22-11. 7.5 to go here in the second quarter of play. They've led by as much as 12 so far in this game. Kelly, Soppy, Krogman, and Woolert, the 5 for the Hawks. Kyle Kelly, 3 left side, wide open and bucket. Kyle Kelly gets it to go. His second 3 ball of the game. And it's back to an 8-point deficit now, 22-14, 7-10 and counting. Hawks step it up defensively, but good shooting so far by Clear Lake, Billy.
Yeah, they were 8 out of 13, 4 out of 5 from three-point land, so they shot the ball really well. Just got to create some turnovers. There are only 2 turnovers.
No good on a 3 there for the left side. Armonic put it up and left short. Hawks come back with it. Wide open. Krogman inside. Left hand on the right side of the hoop. Off the window and good by Derek Krogman. His second field goal. He's got 4. That's back to a 6-point game. 22-16. Little baseline jumper. Air ball off the backside. Rebounded by Soppy. And now the tide's starting to turn. Hopefully that shooting stays like that, like the first 2 possessions of this second frame for Clear Lake. Inside, Krogman wide open. Now they get the offense going off the window and good. Derek Krogman able to get the second field goal in the second quarter, his 3rd in the game, and the 32nd timeout called for by Clear Lake, as we will keep it right here. 6:24 to go here in this second quarter. Back to a 4-point game, 22-18.
Well, and what Clear Lake did here at the beginning of the second quarter, they went from a man defense that they played the entire first quarter. They packed it into a 2-3 zone, figuring we got a lead, make them shoot from outside. Well, the Hawks did a nice job first couple of possessions getting that ball back-to-back. They got a 3-pointer from Kyle and then back-to-back inside for easy buckets for Derek. Kind of opened that up a little bit. Sometimes that man-to-man or zone defense kind of puts you to sleep a little bit, type of stuff. You don't get as active as you are. They created 5 turnovers in the Hawks in the first quarter. Hawks had great 3 first possessions here in the second quarter.
6:20 and counting. As back up top with it is Clear Lake. Left side, Jalen DeVries getting the pass top of the key. Mitch Krogman with the pushing foul, making sure Drew Inke couldn't get any kind of a shot off there, as Inke will go to the line and try to earn them with 2 free throws coming here. Mitch Krogman will pick up his first foul, right?
Yeah, his first foul, team's first, and he did a nice job. If I'm going to foul on a shot, make sure there's absolutely no possibility that he's going to get that ball for possibly make a 3-point play.
6:02 to go, and Inke puts up the free throw. As it's good. One more. No good, right? One more to come.
Oh, he missed it.
Second one. Curls around. Pops out. Fighting for the rebound, but a foul going to be called on which one?
Well, I think they're going to call Derek on a reach-in because I think Clear Lake beat him and had it.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to call Derek.
As Krogman will get the foul called on him, his first. Baseline inbounds here for Clear Lake. 6:01 to go in this second quarter. Up top with it. Hinkie gets the pitch pass from Penning. Right side with the right-handed dribble. 22-18 Clear Lake. 5:50 and counting. Here's another deep three. Got it there. From downtown, Clive from the left wing. That's the fourth three-pointer for Carson Toby. And he's got 14 points already in this game.
Yeah, they're 5 out of 6. He's 4 for 4. So deadly from three-point range here so far. In defense of the Hawks, teams can't keep that up for a whole game. So hopefully at some point those shots stop falling and Hawks can get back from this 7-point deficit.
25-18 Clear Lake. Here's a three right side. Got it to go. Gavin Sapi gets that one to go as Gavin Sapi with his first field goal of the game. As Gavin Sapi with 30%, his 27th of the year. Here's a turnover. Hawks take it right back. Kelly comes away with it. Here's Waller inside. Krogman. That's some contact. He kicks it out. Sapi for another three. No good. Too hard off the back of the rim. Rebounded out to Clear Lake. And back come the Lions, 25-21.
That Hawk crowd would have exploded had he made that thing.
As right elbow. Now kicks it out left wing. Deep one there. Curls around. Pops out. But Penning gets it. The shot was by Storbeck. Here's another three by Toby. No good. Out the backside. Chase down. Two bodies on the floor. Clear Lake able to keep possession of it. DeVries gets it inside. Runs into Krogman. Does the player Storbeck. And now almost a travel as Storbeck comes up. Runs right to his defender DeVries. Here's a tip away. Gavin Sapi. Good hustle. So we'll stay Clear Lake basketball. New face in there. Nick Danielson is a 5'10 junior. And he comes in to join the Clear Lake 5. Jamison Smith comes back in for the Hawks, taking the place of Mitch Krogman. So Smith joins the elder Krogman as Kelly, Sapi, and Roller. The rest of the 5 in there for the Hawks. 4-10 and counting here in the second frame. Hawks trail by 4, 25-21. Too much contact there on the ball handler, Kyle Kelly. Picks up the foul. And it will be baseline inbounds underneath for the Hawks. That's their third team foul. First on Kelly. Out top to Penning off the inbounds pass. Now he underhands it to Storbeck. Driving all the way in the middle of the lane, nobody home. And he goes right in and scores off the window. Tate Storbeck, the 6'3 senior, as the second field goal of the game. He's got 4. Back to a 6-point lead, 27-21. Clear Lake, 3:45 and counting in his second quarter of play. Kelly, quick trigger three, no good off the front of the rim. But what a rebound by Jamison Smith. Then it's poked out of his hands and out of bounds. Jamison Smith came from the top of the key as he sprinted to that corner to get that ball and had it hit away from behind and out of bounds. Will stay West Delaware basketball as Ryan Eklund made the call on the far side. He's joined by Marshall Cotton, the former Iowa Hawkeye football player in the mid to late 80s. Matt Scholl, the baseline official for this Class 3A quarter final. Smith has it up top, right wing. As they swing it right side. Left-handed dribble to the right elbow is Wohlert. Now Kelly has it. Kelly getting away from his defender, drives baseline, passes it to Sapi. It's going to be knocked away and out of bounds by Nick Danielson. The Hawks will keep it as sideline inbounds right in front of us. Jack Barigi, the 6'1 junior, will come back in 27-21 in favor of Clear Lake. 3:21 to go here in this second quarter of play. A couple substitutions in here. Back in is in for the first time, I should say, is Cody Kearns, a 6'4 junior. So they're playing quite a few of their reserves here already in this game. Sapi. Right side, Wohlert. Wohlert right wing. Dribbling away from his defender. Now passes it short corner to Krogman. One-on-one. Krogman puts it up. Oh, has it just danced over the top of the rim and out the backside, but he does get hit on the arm. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, now he needs to go to the line to be able to knock these things down. He missed his first 2. And sometimes he gets to that free throw line and makes those free throws. That gets that confidence thing going. And right now, that's what the Hawks need is a little confidence to get back in here.
50% free throw shooter on the year is Krogman. Has this one hit the front of the rim and go off left side. He's frustrated as he has one more coming here. Jamison Smith checks out. Blake DeMoss back in, the freshman, with the Hawks trailing by 6, 27-21. Krogman tries to cut the lead. He can't. Leaves that one short. 0 for 4 for the line is Derek Krogman. He's got 6 points from the floor. 2:15 counting. Quarter number 2. 27-21 Clear Lake. The 4 seed over the 5 seed Hawks. Up top, Krogman guarding DeVries. Bounce pass left side. DeVries gets it back. Straight up and down was Krogman and Kelly. Here's a 3, top of the key, and it wrangles on down. Jack Barragee, the 6'1 junior, as he comes in 30% three-point land. That's a 17-3. Here's a throw inside. Trying to get to Krogman. It's intercepted by Clear Lake. It's a 9-point lead. Driving all the way in. Put up, and a foul coming there on maybe Logan Woolard up in the air against the offensive player, Tate Storbeck, the senior. As Woolard picks up his first team foul number 4 now. It's 5 on the other side for Clear Lake. 30-21 Clear Lake. This one hits the left side of the rim and slides off the right side. He'll have one more. A 9-point Clear Lake lead, 2:11 to go in the first half. Clear Lake led by 9 at the end of the first quarter, 20-11. Second one up and good. Off the right hand of Tate Storbeck. He's got 5 points. As Mitch Krogman back in there for the Hawks, so he joins his brother Derek, Blake DeMoss, Kyle Kelly, and Gavin Soppe. 10-point lead again. Largest has been 12 in this first half for Clear Lake. 23-0 Lions. Of the North Central Conference, they were first place. The first-ranked team in the state, according to the Associated Press. Hawks unranked, baseline drive put up by DeMoss. No good. He's knocked to the court. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he's only shot 1 free throw all year long. He hasn't played an awful lot on the varsity level, but I like the aggressive move. The little guy there trying to drive that right side of the lane and draw a foul, but did a nice job.
Berge picked up his first foul. The first one is up and good for Blake DeMoss. He'll have one more as DeMoss comes in with no free throw chances on the year. He books those 2 right there. So great effort by the freshman, helping his team out, cutting the lead back to 8. Too much contact inside the right wing and left wing as DeMoss going against the taller Tate Storbeck. 6'3" against maybe 5'6" there.
That's probably okay. He gets by him. He might have a layup on the play. Got a couple fouls to give here with 1:41 to go. So that's not a bad play by Blake.
His first foul. Team foul number 5. Clear Lake has it. And the lead, 31-23 with a bucket and a half to go here in the second quarter. Inside, had the size advantage there, and just throwing it too tall over the head of Storbeck as he was fronted that time by Blake DeMoss. It goes off his fingertips and out of bounds. DeMoss will come out after a brief spell. Logan Woolard, after a breather, will come back in. He joins Soppe, Kelly, and the Krogman brothers. Left-handed hip-high dribble by Soppe over the Iowa Wolves logo at half court. Right side is Mitch Krogman. Now left side, Soppe. Surveying up top. Kelly thought about it, drives, takes a 17-footer instead. A little contact on that ball, gets it back of the rebound by Krogman. Puts up that one. That's going to be on the arm foul call on Storbeck. Kelly will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that'll be the second foul on Storbeck. So they've got 3 guys with 2 fouls. So the nice part about that is the fact they're starting to get some fouls on some of the players. And the Hawks get a little run here. Let's knock down both these free throws, make another stop defensively, come back down and score, and get that momentum going right before the halftime here.
First one is up and good by Kyle Kelly. He's got 7 points now in this game. They'll have one more coming here. Averages 13 points tonight. Second leading scorer on the Hawks team. 79% free throw shooter. His second one curls around left side. Rebounded in front of Mitch Krogman. by Cody Kearns. The Hawks beat West Liberty, center pointer Bannon, that 1-point game at Seedorf Gymnasium and Davenport Assumption, the sub-state game to get here to the state tournament. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Inky, who shot it. He goes up with it off the window and good. What an effort there by Drew Inky, the smaller guard. The senior powers his way inside. He's got 8 points, 5 of the 8 in the second quarter. 33-24. Back to the 9-point advantage for Clear Lake. 30 seconds and counting. Soppy has it. Left side at Krogman. Krogman just 6 points in this game. There's Soppy for a 3. No good. Krogman fighting for the rebound, but a foul going to be coming in on Logan Woolard as securing the ball was Cody Kearns. Woolard will pick up his second foul.
Team 6, well, that's as many as they can have before they put Clear Lake at the line, but 20 seconds to go here, so I'm sure Clear Lake will probably just try to take one last shot. A good substitution here is Jamo will be coming in for Woolard so he don't get a chance of getting his third foul before the half.
33-24. Smith in there with Krogman brothers, Kelly and Soppy. Over the timeline is Carson Toby, who has 4 3-pointers in this game. Up top, Storbeck, left side to DeVries. Right side, Toby for a 3. No good, left short. Rebounded by DeVries. Nice bounce pass inside. Inky off the window, left side with the right hand. And they are making it look easy. They're up by 11 at halftime. Clear Lake 35. The Hawks 24. Here at halftime of this Class 3A quarterfinal. The Hawks taking on the number 1 team in Class 3A and find themselves down by 11 at halftime. We'll come back with our look at the numbers and analysis after the first 2 quarters. You're listening to West Delaware Boys State Basketball from KMCH Sports.
If you are in need of rental equipment such as skid loaders, high-reach forklifts, and man lifts, contact Jason at Moyle Rental Services or check out our website at moylerentalservices.com. Moyle Rental Services of Manchester wishes all area athletes and coaches the best of luck.
Winthrop Locker does all custom and specialty processing and third-party labeling. Stop by the Winthrop Locker for a large selection of award-winning bacon, sausage, jerky, a variety of broad steaks, and more. Visit them online at winthroplocker.com and on Facebook.
Susie Meyer with Exit Realty has been serving the Manchester, Delhi, and surrounding areas with all their real estate needs. Call Susie Meyer with Exit Realty. She has a proven track record and is ready to work for you. Good luck in tournament action from Susie Meyer with Exit Realty.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
C&J Dirt Works in Delaware is here to help you with your tile work, new construction, rock hauling, and more. Contact Chad at C&J Dirt Works to help you with your spring and summer projects, offering free estimates.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Community Insurance in Edgewood is proud to support all area athletes and wish them the best of luck in tournament action for all of your auto, farm, business, and home insurance. Community Insurance in Edgewood, cheering you on to victory.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Nutrien Ag Solutions in Winthrop, the world's largest provider of crop inputs and services. Contact Nutrien Ag Solutions in Winthrop to profit from their experience.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Himes Awards provides high-quality awards and custom laser engraving for any occasion. Himes Awards, located inside the Pro Shop of Lightning Lanes in Manchester. Stop in or go to HimesAwards.com.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Beck's, the largest family-owned retail seed company in the U.S., is dedicated to the needs and profitability of farmers. With access to the most diverse genetic and trait offerings in the world, Beck's provides farmers with the right products for their farm. To place a Beck's seed order, contact your local seed dealers. Don and Lori Kuhn in Coggin, Corey Fobb in Piasta, and the Aurora Elevator.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Looking for a place to gather with family and friends? Your look is over. Gather your family and friends and head to the Hillside Sports Bar and Grill. Join them for some great food and sports before, during, or after the game. Best of luck from everyone at Hillside Sports Bar and Grill in Monticello.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC in Coggin is the go-to spot for all of your farm equipment and servicing needs. A servicing dealer for farm and outdoor power consumer lines such as Bad Boy Power Mowers, Bush Hog, Woods, Dixon, Kohler engines, Big Dog mowers, and more. Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC in Coggin wishes the best of luck to all area athletes.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Moyle Rental Services has the equipment you need to get your jobs done, from skid loaders to high-reach forklifts, man lifts, and more. Stop by and speak with Jason at Moyle Rental Services on Rocky Ridge Road in Manchester.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
And we're back at halftime here for Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. The West Delaware Hawks trailing Clear Lake 35-24 after 2 quarters of play. Individually scoring here for the Hawks, 7 points for Kyle Kelly. Derek Krugman has 6, 3 for Gavin Soppy, 4 for Logan Wohler, 2 for Blake DeVos, and 2 for Mitch Krugman off the bench. The Hawks have those 4 bench points. For Clear Lake, they're led by Carson Toby, as Toby, is 6'1" freshman, came in averaging 11 points. He's got those 14 with 4 3-pointers, 3 of them in the first quarter. 9 points for Drew Inke, 5 for Tate Storbeck, 2 for Jalen DeVries, the son of former Hawkeye football player Jared DeVries, and 2 for Jared Pinning, as the Hawks trail by 11 here at halftime. As we take a look at some other numbers here, Bill will do that with the shooting-wise, but the Hawks down by 11, and we know this is a second-half team. We've seen it many times throughout this season, and we get ready for this second half. The Hawks, just a few reminders at halftime. I'm sure Coach Utah always has a way of reminding them, hey, we've worked on this stuff. They're making Clear look good. They're a good team, but they're making them look a little better on just some misassignments, some things they haven't communicated on perceptually well. And now the Hawks have to get back to the drawing board defensively and remember what they worked on all week. Offensively, doing some fine things, but it's been the defensive side of the floor that has been struggling here. See how they can regroup right away in that third quarter.
Yeah, defense is where this team's been strong all year long, and I'm going to be surprised if they don't come out here and crank that up a couple notches here. And the number that I see on here, I didn't keep it in the first half because I knew I was going to get this, but they're killing us on the boards, and that just shouldn't happen with what West Delaware's got. They have got 15 rebounds, 6 of them offensively, and that just can't happen. Hawks have only got 9 rebounds, only 2 offensively. So the Hawks have got to be able to box out and do a better job of not letting them have second chance points. There's just too many there. Shooting-wise, the Hawks are shooting 47% from the field, 5 for 10 from 2-point, 3 out of 7 from 3-point. Only 45%, 5 out of 11 from the free throw line. They've got to knock down more free throws, especially if they want to come back from a 11-point deficit. For Clear Lake, they shot 53%, 14 out of 26, but they were 8 out of 13. So some consistent shooting, but that 3.4 out of 5 in that first quarter, Hawks did better in the second quarter. They only got to the free throw line 4 times, only made 1 of them. So the Hawks are going to have to knuckle down here and play a little tighter defense, and just do not allow them so many offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities.
So Hawks down by 11, 35-24, has 6 turnovers. So the Hawks 4 for Clear Lake. Largest lead has been 12. It came at 1:38 to go in the first quarter of play. As the Hawks trying to come back here as we get ready to start this third quarter of play. Clear Lake led by 9 to the first quarter. They outscored the Hawks 15-13 in quarter 2 for the 11-point lead. As John Kaiser was the fan of the game, as a familiar face with West Delaware Athletics, had a lot of the sporting vits here the last several years, as John Kaiser being awarded for the game, along with a fan of the game from Clear Lake. Kaiser always very early at those. Him and John Turin, it's a race to get into the gym, and who's there first? And John Kaiser, a heck of a fan. He got the Fan of the Game award handed out to a respective team's fan that they choose, and he was the fan of the game here earlier for West Delaware boys basketball. Hawks have it going left to right to start this quarter number 3. Kelly for a deep 3-ball there from the Indianola area. No good off the backside. Rebounded by Clear Lake. 35-24. The 11-point lead for Clear Lake, the number 1 team in the state in Class 3A. They're the 4th seed against the 5th seed West Delaware. Northland won earlier today, 68-45. As they beat Des Moines Christian, they get back to the semifinals for the 3rd year in a row. As in Class 2A now, they'll play tomorrow night at 8:15. There's a finger roll drive, right side, no good. Kyle Kelly's knocked down with the offensive player. Nothing called. We go back the other way. Logan Woolard passes up to Smith. J-Mo drives in, kicks out. Soppy. Guarded by Toby. Now left side. Smith drives all the way in, has a clear angle to the hoop, but lost it on the drive as he was going up with it, lost the grasp of the basketball as it bounces off his leg and out of bounds. 6:55 and counting here in quarter number 3, 35-24 Clear Lake. Toby now left side to Storbeck. Storbeck gets the left side to Vries, skip pass right side. Toby thought about it, now inside pass, Penning off the window and good from the top of the key, in key, as Penning will get his second field goal of the game. As good court vision, they can move that ball quickly. And the Hawks didn't have an answer that time. Krogman up in the air, just knocked away by Penning. And back comes Clear Lake, 37-24, the largest lead of 13 now, surpassing that 12-point large lead mark. Up top with it is Inky. Drew Inky, a 6'3 senior. Right-handed dribble. Left side pass, almost a travel by DeVries. He's able to get it out now. As driving is Storbeck all the way in. Low contact going to be called on Logan Woolard to the line. We'll go Storbeck for 2. Logan Woolard will have his 3rd foul now.
Yeah, Hawks have done a nice job of coming off screens and some double teams, but credit Clear Lake with running a great offense against that is that they've been doing the old screen and roll to the bucket, have done a nice job of getting it into that area there. And so they've done a nice job of adjusting what the Hawks want to do on defense.
Storbeck misses the first one. He'll have one more. He's 1 of 3 from the line so far in this contest. 37-24 Clear Lake. No good off the back of the iron that time. Rebounded out to Woolard, who picked up his third personal foul moments ago. Going left to right. Soppy. Smith, now Woolard. Kelly comes to the left wing, meets the ball, passes inside. Krogman waits for the double team to get there, puts it up, and rolls off the front of the rim and out into the hands of the Clear Lake player. 37-24, 5:40 and counting here in this third quarter. Penning posting up right side ahead of Krogman. Smith guarding the ball handler Inky as he comes to the right elbow. Now it's pass left side. Toby stops. Now back up to Inky, right side. Swung over to Storbeck, who drives, puts up floater in the lane, guarded by Woolard. It's pinball around. Smith comes away with it. Jamison up ahead to Soppy. Nice pass inside, and slamming it home is Derek Krogman with the flush down that time. That's Krogman with 8 points. 8 points on the night for Derek Krogman, and maybe the wake-up call the Hawks need.
Hopefully they can get something going here now. Clear Lake credits them. They came right back, went to the hole, and going to quiet that crowd down. But, hopefully that's what it's going to take to get something going there. Gavin Soppy draws his first foul, but great possession that time. Just beat him down court. Derek took it home.
Drew Inky on the line as the foul called there. No good off the front of the rim. He'll have one more, and they got that foul on.
Soppy.
That's right. You said that. Thank you. Gavin Soppy is first. 37-26 Clear Lake. 11-point lead here for the Lions. 5:01 to go. The third quarter of play. Up and rattles around and flops on down at the right hand of Drew Inky. As Inky now has himself 10 points. Up top. Inside. Krogman over 2 defenders. High off the window and good. As he continues to dominate inside. He's got 10 points now.
Hawks need to stop here defensively.
A little floater in the lane. They can't find an answer. 6-foot runner by Inky. He adds to his point total now. He's got 12. And the Hawks down by 12. 40-28. A holding foul inside. The baseline inbounds underneath.
Eric Vermonic is going to get called on trying to hang on to Mitch Krogman's arm there. Did a nice job getting that pass in there. He went to the basket, put it in, but Vermonic got called for the foul first. That's his first, team's first.
Soppy has it up top. 4:10 and counting here in the third quarter of play. 40-28 Clear Lake. Clear Lake, their first state appearance since 1979, 40 years. Woolard, nice job of stopping and then putting it back up off the window and good. He gets his second field goal. He's got 6 points. The Hawks in their 5th state tournament appearance since 1999. They have a record of 3-4 in their 8th state tournament game. 0-3 for Clear Lake. Right side with his Inky. 40-30, 10-point lead. Here's a 3 left side, no good. Cranes out. Pinball right into the hands of the post player DeVries. He goes up with it as fouled. Mitch Krogman will get that foul called on him, his second. And to the line will be Jalen DeVries, a 6'2 junior, as DeVries, a almost 57% free throw shooter. This one is up and good.
Toes on the line, isn't it?
No, just off. Ooh. As the first one goes through, 3 points. From your angle, I can see how it is. He's got white on that tip of his shoe as well. That blends into that white free throw line. He knocks down the second one. 3:40 and counting. 12-point lead, 42-30. This one's knocked away. The Hawks will get it back. Soppy gets it as it was knocked away by Vermonic. Back up top, Woolard. Still a lot of time in this game. The Hawks have got to make some progression here offensively. Right side, inside to Krogman. He's contacted, you betcha. Contact underneath is undercut Krugman a little bit. He was going high for the ball, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Mitch is 5 out of 17 from the free throw line here, but what a great time to be able to go down and hopefully knock some free throws down here. That's what it's going to take to get back from this 12-point deficit.
They call that foul on Clear Lake. No good on the free throw.
Vermont got called for it.
Second, as the one more free throw will come for Mitch Krugman. He's got 2 points so far in this game. 3:21 to go in this third quarter. 12-point deficit. Spins around, pops out, no good for the rebound by Derek Krugman. So 0 for 2 there by Mitch, but older brother Derek gets the rebound. Derek has 10 points in this game so far. Inside, Roller thought about it. Oh, he kept that left foot. Good no call there by the near side official, Ryan Eklund. Driving in contact, putting it up was Krugman going away from the hoop on the baseline. As contact there as he was going up in the air for the shot by Jalen Reeves. As DeVries will pick up, this is his first, isn't it? Or second?
Second, yeah. They have 5 guys with 2 fouls now, so Hawks have got to get to the line and make the free throws here. They are 5 out of 13 from the free throw line here so far today.
Exactly 3 minutes on the clock. Krugman is 0 for 4, and it unfortunately continues that streak as it glances off the front of the rim and bounds down, and Coach Utoff wants a timeout to talk things over here. It'll be a full timeout for the Hawks. We will take it with them. With exactly 3 minutes on the clock, down by 12 here in the third quarter. This is West Delaware Boys State Basketball, KMCH Sports.
Come to the Palace Saloon in Dyersville for great food, cold beverages, and friendly atmosphere while cheering on your favorite teams. The Palace Saloon in Dyersville wishes everyone in tournament action the best of luck. Go teams.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Wolf Cool Electric, your full-service electrical contractor with a wide range of services for residential, commercial, agricultural, and sales, installation, and service of solar and wind energy systems. Contact Wolf Cool Electric in Delhi today for a free estimate.
Put a little south in your mouth at Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth menu options. Dine in or call ahead for carry-out. Book them today to cater your next event. Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester.
Free throw struggles continue for the Hawks. Derek Krugman misses both opportunities there. He's 0 for 6 now as they steal away. Logan Wohlert comes away with the basketball. Knocked out of bounds. It will stay West Delaware basketball. We go back the other way as Coach Ainley getting very vocal right in the face of the near side official. Thought the ball was knocked out of bounds off the Hawks. Logan Wynn back in, just recently committed to play college football at Coe College. Nice job by Woolard. Yeah, he was fine until he got up. He got up with the basketball. He dribbled it, but he picked up and then raised that right knee. He was fine until then if he just would have stayed down with the basketball or kept on dribbling it as he got up. But he picked it up, and turnover there. We go back the other way.
Yeah, that was a turnover waiting to happen because he might have even double dribbled it because when he picked it up, he kind of dribbled it a couple times with both hands. So, unfortunate turnover for the Hawks.
42-30 up top inside. Penning will kick it back out. Hawks need stops and need to score. 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes to go. There's a three-pointer. Huge three, top of the key. Drew Inke gets another three. That's his second of the game. 2 minutes and counting here. 45-30. Baseline jumper, and that's going to be Inke following Kyle Kelly. Kyle will go to the line to shoot 2. He's 1 of 2 for the free throw line so far in this one. Exactly 2 minutes on the clock now. 45-30, the largest lead at 15 right now for Clear Lake.
Yeah, the Hawks are they're doing a good job getting the line. They just got to knock them down here and then create some turnovers, create some easy buckets. Need a quick, 8-0 run, 10-2 run right here at the end of this quarter to get that momentum going into here to the fourth quarter.
First one's up and good. Kelly will have one more. 45-31. 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Kelly. Second one up, second one good. Nothing but net for Kyle Kelly. 3 of 4 for the line. He's got 9 points now on the afternoon. Left side of Reeves. Guarded by Woolard. 13-point lead inside of Reeves. Nice pass, Pinning off the window and good. Came up to help. And the Hawks defensively giving up that backdoor look to Pinning and able to put it up and good. The big fella, he's got 6 points. Pass right side. Soppy looking. Minute and a half to go. Third frame. Woolard, left side, Kelly. Kelly, top of the key. Pulls up. 17-footer, no good. 10 balls around. Logan Woolard keeping that one alive. He bounces back in, but it goes to the hands of Clear Lake. DeVries coming all the way down. That's going to be a carry. Yep. As he lost handle of the ball, tried to get it back and ended up carrying it as Blake DeMoss was waiting for that charge there. That might have intimidated the taller figure, too.
Yeah, I think he looked like he saw a guy out of the corner, and then all of a sudden maybe he wasn't there. Instead of trying to pass it, all of a sudden I just kind of lost control of it. So it's only the 6th turnover of the game for Clear Lake.
47-32. Back to 15 here for the Lions. Up top, Kelly drives, kicks out. DeMoss for a 3 from the corner. Got it to go. Blake DeMoss with a 3-ball. His first field goal of the game. He's got 5. That's 47-35. Driving all the way in, putting up no good off the backside. Rebounded by Krogman after the shot by Toby. Krogman, handoff to Soppy. Skip pass, left side, baseline drive. Woolard leaves it up over Pinning. Got it to go. Logan Woolard with his 3rd field goal. He's got 8 points now. The Hawks back to 10. 47-37 Clear Lake. 25 seconds and counting here in the 3rd. Inky drives in. Hawks faithful wanted a little dip down the shoulder there by Inky as a baseline jumper over the head of Krogman, the lefty. Cody Kearns, the 6'4 junior, gets that one to drop from the left baseline. Kearns has his first field goal, back to 12. 49-37, 5 seconds and counting. Soppy drives, kicks out. DeMoss for a 3, left wing, got it! Blake DeMoss, book it from the left wing. And the Hawks down to single digits again. 49-40. Can they respond and come back and get to the semifinals? Clear Lake 49, Hawks 40. This is West Delaware Boys State Basketball from KMCH Sports.
Rivers Edge Construction wishes all the area athletes the best of luck in tournament action. If construction plans are in your future, call Lyle Palmer at 563-920-0046. Rivers Edge Construction can help you with your residential and commercial new construction and remodeling plans. Call Rivers Edge Construction in Manchester today.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Angela Weinkoff with Wapsie Insurance Services in Anamosa wish all area athletes the best of luck in tournament play. Just like the area coaches, Wapsie Insurance Services can come up with a plan for you.
John and Bill back with you inside Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. The 4th quarter about ready to start. As Clear Lake has the basketball going right to left. Hawks down by 9 now, 49-40. There's a backdoor lob play off the fingertips of the player for Monic. Inky able to go and get it. And Inky up top. How do the Hawks respond here? Can they come out and continue the comeback? Down by 9. Here's a pass inside. DeVries, they kick it out for a deep 3 right side. No good. Out in the middle of the court, rebounded by Krogman. They continue to cut into this lead and pick up the defense, and Clear Lake has been shooting pretty good on the night. But the first few minutes, as you said off there, are going to be so important here the way they start this 4th quarter.
Yeah, those 2 threes at the end of the third quarter by DeMoss, if they can build on that, they're down 3 possessions right now, 9 points. They've got to get something going here.
Oh, got the travel first before the contact. The foul would have came on the far side, but an airside official says the travel occurred first. And we go back the other way. Kyle Kelly driving in, trying to get to the line as Clear Lake will come back with it. Going right to left, a 9-point lead, 7 minutes and counting. Pull up jumper from 17, no good, off the mark by Inky. That was Kyle Kelly crashing hard to the floor, getting that rebound up ahead. Soppy. Now Krogman playing against the defender, put it up, no good. Off the glass, out front, rebounded by Clear Lake.
Yeah, there was an opportunity there for Hawks, and they've knocked that down.
Pull up jumper. They continue to miss shots here. That's going to be West Delaware basketball. So it goes off of Clear Lake. The Hawks with Wohlert, Soppy, Kelly, DeMoss, and Krugman to 5. 49-40, 6.5 to go here in this fourth quarter of play. The Hawks' 8th ever state tournament game. Just the 4th for Clear Lake, looking for the first ever state tournament win. This ball is pinballed around. That's going to be a tackle. A foul called on Kyle Kelly. As we go back the other way, Kyle will get called. That's his second.
Yeah, and that was just a frustration foul right there. Here again, you got to like his aggressiveness, trying to drive that lane, get in there, maybe get a little runner. If not, I'll get fouled. I'm a 79% free throw shooter. That's how you like to come back from a deficit, is getting to the line, knock down free throws. Still, nobody scored here in the fourth quarter, and we're a minute 40 into the fourth quarter here.
6:15 and counting now. That's a travel, it looked like. Carson Toby inside of Rees across the lane. Body contact there. Krogman trying to block it, but too much contact in the air as the shooter is going up as Andrew Fomanek, the 6'5 sophomore, averaging 7 a game. He'll go to the line to shoot here, where he is a 53% free throw shooter. Fomanek has not been to the line, hasn't scored any points so far in this game. 6:09 to go. Makes the first free throw, does Fomanek. He'll have one more. Back to a 10-point lead. 50-40 Clear Lake. Trying to win their 24th game in a row. They're 21-2 2 years ago, the most wins until this season. They lost second round of Waverly Shellrock 60-58. Second one goes down. Only one common opponent between these two, as Waverly Shellrock it was. A 10-point win for Clear Lake against the Go Hawks back on January 10th. Assistant coach B.J. Hermson, former outstanding West Delaware standout. Here's a three by Kelly, no good. Soppy going in and get the rebound, and now a clear-out foul called on the Hawks. We go back the other way.
They called Derek on clearing out, trying to get an offensive rebound. His third. Team 6, so with that 16 fouls, that'll put Clear Lake at the free throw line for the bonus here the rest of the game.
Clear Lake has the ball and the 11-point lead, 51-40. The Hawks beat that Waverly Shellrock team by 10 back at the lively Saturday Wells Advisor shootout. Out of bounds was Inky right in front of us. We go back the other way. The Hawks winning that game over Waverly Shellrock, 49-39, back on January 19th. The Lions of Clear Lake with the 11-point lead here. The Hawks have some work to do offensively. Still have some time to do it. 5.5 to go in this game. Soppy left side, dribbling top of the key. Sees a lane, kicks out. Wohlert for a three, much needed. Got it to go. Logan Wohlert. And a timeout on the floor. The three ball there for Wohlert. Puts the Hawks back within 8. A full timeout. For the Hawks, we'll keep it right here. Thanks to all 105 of our sports and tournament boosters, especially the West Delaware flavor, for providing great sponsorship all postseason long and all season long for those sports boosters. As 51-43, the Clear Lake lead here, Billy.
Yeah, and you know, there's 3 or 4 times when all of a sudden Hawks make a play. They knock down a three-pointer. They got the dunk. Blake DeMoss with 2 3-pointers. And get that spark, but they just can't get it ignited and go. And a credit Clear Lake with doing what they needed to do to be able to stop those runs. Hawks just haven't been able to put that 6-0, 8-2 run to get back into here. They're within 8 with 5:19 to go. They're going to have to continue to play some great defense. Clear Lake 0 for 3 in the fourth quarter from the field, but they got to the line and made a couple free throws, and the Hawks can't afford to foul because they've got 16 fouls. They don't want to start putting them at the line to shoot free throws when you're trailing. So the Hawks really, really going to have to play some solid defense.
Clear Lake will inbound the ball, going right to left. 51-43. 5:19 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Hawks on defense. Soppy, Wohlert, Kelly, DeMoss, and Krugman, the 5 for West Delaware. Trying to come back and get to the semifinals. This one's knocked away. Wohlert now off and running. Doesn't have numbers. Ball is knocked away and picked up by Kate Storbeck, and back comes Clear Lake. That was a little opening there to get back within 6 points. And now it.
Referee called his time. Not sure why he called his time when they're going to put a sub in.
Sure what we have some blood. Under an injury on number 21 for Monacan to leave the game. He's being tended to by a trainer behind the bench. Here is a drive in. That's going to be a blocking foul. Wasn't in a defensive position, says the baseline official, and Wohlert will get called for his 4th foul. Inky will be on the line to shoot 2. 51-43, 4:52 to go in this fourth quarter of play. The free throw up and no good off the back of the rim. Rebounds out right side.
Yeah, Hawks got to hope they miss another missed free throw, but get that rebound and get going here. Trailing by 8 with 4:52 to go.
And a free throw off the good on that one. For Inky, back to 9-point lead. Soppy has the basketball. Hand off to Kelly from the left wing. Hand off to Krugman, right side Kelly. 52-43, Clear Lake, 4.5 to go. Here's Wohlert, set 3. He spins around, pops out, no good. Rebounded by Tate Storbeck in front of Soppy, and back comes Clear Lake. 52-43, the 9-point advantage. Storbeck drives in, kicks left side. Inky for a 3. No good, too hard off of the back of the rim. Tipped out by Penning, though. Now Toby drives. He'll kick it inside. DeVries bounce pass, picked off by Wohlert. Fancy behind the back dribble there by Wohlert as he'll drive down, kicks out to DeMoss. Left corner, right, left wing now. Free ball. Gavin Soppy got it to go. His second triple of the game, and it's back to a 6-point contest. 52-46. Hawks keep on fighting here, see what can happen. Need some defensive stops. 17 fouls, so the bonus for Clear Lake, as Bill has said. 14 fouls on the other side. Here's a 3, no good. At backside, but a rebound by Inky. Up in the air, Kelly's going to commit the foul, and the basket's good. A 3-point old-fashioned play coming out here for Inky.
Yeah, that's just that. We talked about at halftime. Too many offensive rebounds for Clear Lake. Give them credit. They're crashing the boards. You know, had the Hawks been able to get that rebound and go down there trailing by 6, man, that's any kind of game here yet.
As the 3-point play, good for Inky, and a timeout on the floor. Back to a 9-point lead, 55-46, a 30-second timeout. 3:38 to go here in this fourth quarter, and we take these games seriously, though, but there's nothing more serious than the game of life. And got a little scary yesterday in the West Delaware Athletic family. We sent our heartfelt prayers and thoughts to the family of Linda Ferguson, who suffered a stroke yesterday morning, had to be flown to Iowa City. We send her best as she's recovering back at the hospitals at Iowa City today. Great news this morning. MRI checked out. Everything was going well as they are in recovery mode right now for Linda, and our thoughts and prayers are with the Linda Ferguson family there. The official score for most of the home games, many years for high school basketball, for West Delaware basketball, and also the score for West Delaware volleyball. So we appreciate everything she does, and we look forward to working with her all the time, Billy.
Yeah, she's done a tremendous job. Linda, if you've got a radio near you, I know you're listening, so I hope you get well soon.
Yes, indeed. Our thoughts are with the Ferguson family. Here's a right wing 3, no good for Soppy, and rebounded by Clear Lake, 55-46, 9-point lead. 3 minutes and change here in this quarter number 4. Driving all the way in, little scoop shot there, no good. Pinball around, the big fella Penning gets in front of Waller. It's thrown out, tipped off the fingernails of Kelly, and corralled by Inke. Clear Lake has the basketball, the 9-point lead. Just under 3 to go here in this fourth quarter of play. As Storbeck, now left side to Inke. Dribbling to the top of the key. Now Clear Lake, right wing. Put it on the floor. Storbeck. He's going to pass it left side. Now it's just keep away mode here for Clear Lake. Going all the way into the contact there. And going to be a foul as Inke couldn't get that shot to go as ran right into Derek Krogman. The foul comes on Clear Lake. We go back the other way.
Yeah, Inke went up, got his rebound, but he went over the back of Derek to get it. So a big stop there for the Hawks. 2:37 to go, trail by 9. Huge possession here for the Hawks.
Soppy will get the inbounds pass from DeMoss. Hawks going left to right. Soppy, left wing. And a holding foul called inside on, looks like it's going to be on Inke here.
That'll be his third, team 6. So that'll put the Hawks in the bonus from here on out. 2:28 to go, trail by 9.
55-46 Clear Lake. They've led by as much as 15 in this game. Racing to the scores table is Formatic, who went out earlier. He has that left leg taped up now after he got a scrape on there. Some blood was showing. As baseline inbound, Soppy out top. DeMoss for a deep 3, no good, off the back of the rim. Rebound skied for and taken by Carson Toby. Clear Lake has the ball and the lead, 2:20 and counting. And that's going to be a foul on Kyle Kelly. Oh, no, they're going to call timeout. They gave him the timeout possession. I thought for sure Kelly was going to get the grabbing foul, but they gave him the timeout first, and the full timeout comes to Clear Lake. We'll keep it here again, 55-46. Clear Lake with a 9-point lead as all sorts of activities represented here at the state tournament to try to show off the best in the state. And West Delaware will have some choir members coming down singing the national anthem. Justin Grau will sing tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. And then the WD Girls Quartet of high school Hawk choir members, led by Sheila McMahon. KMCH's own Sheila McMahon will perform on Friday night before the Class 3A title game at 6:35-ish. As the Hawks trail here, 55-46, 2:16 to go here in this fourth quarter. Clear Lake basketball now, sideline inbounds on the far side. All you can do is just keep fighting here, Billy, and see what happens.
Yeah, they can do it. They just keep going after it. You know, Clear Lake, they've got some good ball handlers. I think, you know, they're such an aggressive team, take a lot of shots, try, you know, do a little weave out there and then drive to the hole. You know, the last couple of possessions they haven't done that. They tried to run some clock off, but sometimes when all of a sudden you start to play not to lose, but running that clock, let the clock run, you get yourself out of your offensive rhythm. So hopefully that's what they do here.
Clear Lake has in the form of Inke, a triple team there inside the half-court line. Too much contact call there on the arm foul. That's going to be called on Kyle Kelly. I believe that'll be his 5th. He is going to be disqualified from this game. 4 or 5?
That's 4.
Only 4. Okay, good news.
He didn't get that last one called.
Okay, good. Oh, that's right. Only 4. That is good news. 2:09 to go in this game as Inke is on the line trying to ice it further for his team. As the first one no good off the front of the rim. The Hawks get the rebound. Soppy will bring it up over the timeline. Left side to Moss. Those two, Wohlert, Kelly, and Krogman, the 5. Krogman hoping to not have this as his final game in his high school basketball career. Left side. Has it knocked away, but body contact called as holding his arm straight up and down. Vermonic, as Krogman will go to the line to shoot the one of the bonus here.
Yeah, and Derek's 0 for 6 here. This is got to get to the line. Well, they're not even showing it's 1-1, but it is. Got to go to the line. There we go. Finally, they got it. We're going to shoot the 1-and-1. And here's the time you got to knock them down. Trail by 9 with less than 2 minutes to go. I mean, you've got to value every possession. You've got to put points on the board, come back and get defensive stops.
Defense for offense here as Smith and Logan Wynn come back in. No good on the free throw. Krogman continued to struggle with the line. 0-7 on this game. 55-46. There's a drive. Storbeck put it up. No good on the floor. Foul called first on Jamison Smith. Storbeck will go to the line to shoot the one in the bonus here.
1, 2.
Or be 10. Now it is. Well, they're showing 1-on-1. They should be 2 now, right?
Should be 2.
Now they're saying 2.
Yep.
You were all over it as usual, Bill.
Yeah, double bonus, and that's now you got to really hope that they start missing them a little bit. But credit Clear Lake.
There is a miss, but we're going to have.
Yeah, everybody's going like it's a 1-on-1, but it wasn't.
Have one more here. So they didn't get the 2-shot memo, as Tate Storbeck will have one more. 55-46 Clear Lake, 136 to go. Looking like to go in the Hawks season here, unfortunately. And the second one is good by Storbeck. 10-point lead, 56-46 Clear Lake. Buck and a half to go. Kelly drives, has it knocked away, and he's going to foul Inky. And Kyle Kelly is fouled out of this game. 9 points on the afternoon. Game that's an hour and 17 minutes old in real time. Hawks trailing 56-46. Jamison Smith comes in for Kelly, who has fouled out of this game. As Krogman, Smith, Woolert, Stoppe, and DeMoss, the 5 for the Hawks. Free throw up and good by Inky. He'll have one more. 57-46, the 11-point lead. 1:27 to go. Second one up and rattles around, pops out front, but a rebound by DeVries. DeVries looking, gets it back up top to Toby. Here's Inky cutting the basket on the left side, right hand off the window and good. They're making it look easy. Clear Lake, 23-0, about to be 24-0, the number 1 team in 3A, despite the 4 seed here at the tournament. As a 13-point lead right now, they get the ball back. Come back the other way. Does Clear Lake trying to close this one out? So, dance on to the semifinals on Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock as they take on Norwalk, who beat up on Ballard earlier today, as Norwalk with the 81-39 win in that one. And what do we have here? Some
Logan
substitutions.
Waller got called for a foul. That'll be his 5th, so he just fouled out. He got 11 points. So now you got wholesale substitutions by both teams.
And for the final time, Derek Krugman and Gavin Stoppe will walk off of the floor together in their high school basketball playing career. On efforts by both players. Tremendous careers. Derek, the all-student section. Derek,
thank you, seniors.
You bet. Derek, the all-time leader in points at West Delaware boys basketball history. 59-46 here as a free throw up and good. Carson Toby will have one more for the Hawks. They are 2 of the 4 seniors. The second one good by Toby as we have some substitutions here as Logan Wynn, Sean DeMoss, the other 2 seniors. As in there right now is DeMoss, Rob Waukee, also Zach Stratton in there, Eric Salo, and Isaiah Rich, the 5 for the Hawks. 30 seconds to go in this season. Getting back to the state tournament for the second time in 3 years. They'll finish at 17-7. Fifth time in school program history. In their 8th game, they'll fall to 3-5, will the Hawks. Well, what an effort it was. A couple of great wins over Center Point Urbana and Davenport Assumption, the sub-state game, but not meant to be, as Clear Lake, the number 1 team, will move on to the semifinals on Thursday afternoon. Final score, Clear Lake 61, the Hawks 46. We'll take a timeout. Our postgame will start next. The Hawks wrap up at 17-7. Clear Lake moves on at 24-0. This is West Delaware Boys Basketball, KMCH Sports.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Anyone can win a game, but it takes a lot more to be a champion. It takes hard work, dedication, and teamwork. That's what the athletes and teams of the area bring to every game, and it's what Champion Seed does as well with its all-star dealer team. Don't just play to win. Plant champion. Finish stronger.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth in the classroom and in the gym. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament play from your dairy experts, Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Barron Motor Supply is proud to support all area athletes and coaches. They appreciate all the hard work and dedication in and out of the classroom. Good luck from Barron Motor Supply in Manchester, your auto parts professional since 1930.
West Bend's Home and Highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Del Clay Farm Equipment in Edgewood would like to congratulate Al Bushaw on his retirement after many years in the parts department and welcomes Gene Miller to the staff. The parts open house is coming March 11th through the 15th at Del Clay Farm Equipment in Edgewood.
And we're back into Wells Fargo Arena here in Des Moines as the West Delaware Hawks bow out of the state tournament in the first round. 17-7 record. The Hawks fall here to Clear Lake in this one as the final score, 61-46. Hawks just scoring 6 points in that fourth quarter, 12 for Clear Lake. And it was just too much at Clear Lake, and the offense just never able to get consistently geared up there in that second half. We had spurts, we showed signs, but could never get it going full bore, and the Hawks fall because of it here by 15, and great shooting by Clear Lake. Just a real good team, and the number 1 ranking. They got the 4 seed because of their schedule a little bit. We'll see if they turn out to be the best team in the land here in this 3A bracket, but a good solid effort here today to get the 15-point win and get on to the semifinals and end the Hawks season, Billy.
Yeah, it's just, the Hawks did some things that could have got a little momentum going, could have got a run going, but you got to credit Clear Lake. Every time that the Hawks tried to get an answer, they had an answer, and they just did a tremendous job of shutting it down. The Hawks never really let them get anything going on, so give Clear Lake credit. They did what they had to do to win today. The Hawks, what a fantastic year they had. Getting down here state tournament, some great things happened by a pretty young team. They had those seniors on there, but then outside of the seniors, pretty much a sophomore-dominated class. So, a great year by the Hawks, and we'll look for some things next year.
Indeed. We say best of luck to those 4 seniors and Coach Utoff and company as they prepare for the off season as the Hawks very successful this year because of the defense and the toughness. Coach Uthoff saying their kids love to compete, and we've seen that. Derek Krugman goes down as the leading scorer in all-time history, one of the best players, of course, in WU history and in the state, as he's tops in rebounds, and he's 140th, 41st in career points in the state, so he's definitely left his mark, not just on this program, but as one of the most prime basketball players of all time that the state has ever seen, and he's done a tremendous job, and a preferred walk-on at UNI he'll be come next fall.
Yeah, and we want to wish Derek all the luck in his future endeavors, but yet you still got to talk about all the seniors that, Gavin Soppy, what a tremendous job he did all year long, playing with that shoulder brace. Did a tremendous job of leading that team. Logan Wynn, the defensive stopper. Sean Moss didn't get a lot of playing time, but did a lot of job, in practice making these kids better. So, those four seniors really did a tremendous job of leading this team, and they're going to have a really young team. Only got two juniors on this team. So a lot of sophomores coming back next year for the Hawks.
Indeed. Best of luck to those seniors, four of them. As great to recognize those seniors, of course, and Derek Krugman especially, and Gavin Soppy. But the other two is Logan Wynn and the other one as well is, yes, Sean DeMoss. Thank you. As I want to mention them again as much as we can, as saying thank you to those seniors here today, as they'll never play high school basketball again for West Delaware. What they brought the last couple of years has been tremendous. As a hard-fought second-round loss last year to Marion, and getting back to the state tournament here for the second time in 3 years. Best of luck to them and to the program in the off-season. Billy, that is it for us for our basketball coverage here this winter. Boy, it was one of our weirdest together in the past 10 years that we've worked together here and been a part of this. It was a wacky winter for sure, with all the reschedules, the cancellations, but we got it in and we did it as we always do, and now we close it out here tonight, this afternoon, with appearance by West Delaware again, second time since I've been a part of it here in the past 3 years.
Yeah, and it's always a great deal to be able to come down here, end your season here. You'd like to be in a championship game with maybe a victory, but yet, at least to end it down here in Des Moines is a culmination of a great season. So yeah, it's great to work with you. It's just time flies when you're having fun, and can't wait to look forward to it again next year.
Yes, indeed. We look forward to the summer sports season, baseball and softball around the corner. If it ever warms up and stops snowing, of course. We have 2 snowstorms on the horizon. Thanks to Jamie Vaskey for his help here today, making the trip down with us. On-site producer Jamie Vaskey. Thanks to Rob Edwards back in the studios of KMCH. Thanks to all of our sports boosters. We still have one area team alive. It's Northland. We'll have coverage for you tomorrow night. Brian Wheatley, the head girls coach at Northland, will join me tomorrow night around 8 o'clock for Northland in that Class 2A semifinals. They take on Van Meter. That does it this afternoon. Have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Tuesday. So long, everybody, from Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Food always tastes better when made by the fireside. Stop in before or after the game and enjoy some appetizers, a sandwich, or one of their delicious pizzas. Fireside Pub and Steakhouse, a warm and comfortable atmosphere in Manchester.
Hi, this is Al Monahan from Simon's Grain and Feed. For innovative feed solutions that work, visit us at Simon's and select the products that will work best for you. Select from our full lines of Hubbard, Kent, Devonish, Crystal Licks, and Showright. We also carry Pro Pack and Sport Mix for all of your pet needs. Great brands, great prices, and great service. Come see John or myself at Simon's Grain and Feed, located at 919 East Main Street in Manchester, or call us at 563-927-6050.
Many local businesses in the Independence area are hiring, and Sedona Staffing is here to help you get your foot in the door. Plan to attend the Buchanan County Career Fair on Tuesday, March 5th at Heartland Acres in Independence from 3:30 till 6:30. Earth Cabinets, Gator Machining and Manufacturing, Larson Construction, Walmart, Wapsie Valley Creamery are just a few of the businesses who will be there and available to answer your employment questions. All high school seniors and college